Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Kaiwaza with you, and we are continuing our video journey through my Hawaiian record collection. And today we start on a brand new letter. Yay! Today we are starting on the letter T, fair size letter, fair size. And we're going to start at the very beginning of the letter T of my Hawaiian record collection. So the first album up today is a French album by somebody called John Taaroa and his Guitars of the Islands. I don't know whether John Taaroa is like a real name or just a name of, pseudonym. The album Hawaiian Guitar, not very creatively titled. There's no date on it, but it's on SFP Records. And I love this kind of guitar. I mean, this kind of record. I love, steel guitar, SpongeBob SquarePants kind of steel guitar. Most of this, all the songs on here are like original songs for the album. So I've seen some of these tracks, or all of these tracks, coming up on CDs that were like issued later under different artist names, made up names. So I don't know. Like I said, John Taaroa is a real person. I don't know, or just a pseudonym. But it's a fun steel guitar record. Next up on Decca, this one called South Sea Island Holiday by the Tahitian Airs. We covered in the letter and an artist, Lundy Nelson. Lundy Nelson is a member of the group, the Tahitian Airs. This is their only album I'm aware of that they did on Decca or for anybody as a group. Nice album. I particularly like the song Lazy Honolulu Moon.
Lazy Honolulu moon, shining on the blue lagoon, lover's paradise to spoon, that lazy Honolulu moon, drifting in the sky of blue.
Vocal group kind of reminds me maybe a little bit of the Polynesians, if you're familiar with them. Here's an album that comes from Europe, somewhere in Europe, London, well, UK, if you consider that Europe. Interesting record called Hawaii, with a very unusual cover. And the album, ironically, it's an album called Hawaii. The group is called the Tahitis. Go figure. This is on the label Realm Records. No date on this one either. This album is, I believe, recorded in the Philippines. Nanci Tanaka, Across the Pacific on, I want to say Vilar, is that record right? Vilar Records. This is a mix of some Hawaiian songs, some Filipino songs, some Japanese songs. It's a local Hawaii artist. He is Hawaii resident.
There's a little curve here and a little curve there. Man, this chick had curves to spare. Old Suzuki had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And old this chick, she had
My Bikini Baby and Suzuki-san's Farm are kind of fun and politically incorrect songs. Now, this there's another album by him I don't have called Mr. Happiness. It's really expensive. If I see it for cheap, I'll get it. because this is kind of groovy record. He marries later on somebody named Nanci. I don't know her maiden name. I don't remember. But they were known as Teddy and Nanci, and they had a nice recording career here in Hawaii, doing some Hawaiian songs, really kind of very disco-y inspired, disco-y kind of songs. This, I believe, this is the first album, 1976, called Together.
Sayonara, mama, I'll be going. Gentle winds of time are blowing me away. Sayonara, mama, let the strings go. Let me show I know how to fly.
On the label Silver Cloud. It's a Hawaii label. Then their next one was called Expressions. Looking very disco-y here. This one's autographed, I think. Expressions is an outpouring of growth as people and artists. Teddy and Nanci have grown together. And this one is 1977. This one, 1977. Maybe that was the first one, I don't know. Anyway, and then the other one, I don't know if there's another one by them or not, but the only other one I have is Yellow Moon.
Yellow moon shining up above. Tell me, yellow.
I mean, you gotta love the artwork here. And the artwork on back too, picture of her in the sky. Great.
The yellow moon is a time for love. I looked at love from the losing side. It seems I fail each time I try.
And this one is 1978. So, then I think they continued. I think they did some stuff CD era maybe later on. I think what happened, if I'm not mistaken, what happened with them is they became Christian music artists, I think. I think that's what happened. I don't have any of that music, but I think they went into Christian music. So finally today, an album by a gentleman originally known as Earl Takaoka, whose professional name became Tani. This is Tani live at the Polynesian Palace in Waikiki.
Younger people are warm and simple still.
So this is a live recording, a mix of Hawaiian, Japanese pop songs, and he was originally singing in some little place, I think in Kailua, and then ended up in some nightclubs in Waikiki, and ended up at the Polynesian Palace, which was quite a gig.
Where you find your present filled with victor light. Young Hawaii, land where time is standing still so endlessly. Young Hawaii.
On Enot Records. And I believe this is the only, I do believe this is the only record by Tani. I think this is the only LP. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you enjoy this kind of music, I'd advise you to check out Hawaiian Hi-Fi on, which is a radio station on Live 365, music from my record collection. The link will be up here somewhere, or information about it. And also subscribe to Hawaiian Leisure Hour, which is my other YouTube channel of all musical selections from this collection. And also, again, the link will be here or there or somewhere to those videos. So a couple different venues. There's also Hawaiian Hi-Fi on 8tracks.com. I don't have that linked up here, but that's just Hawaiian Hi-Fi 8tracks.com, which is curated playlists. Okay, so thanks a lot, and we will see you next time.